Hello there. In the world of SEO and content marketing and digital marketing in general, um, aside from the content you write, you're going to need a lot of pictures to use in creating your content. So, a big problem you're going to run into is a lot of pictures are copyrighted. Sometimes you'll write a blog post that will go viral, or you'll really optimize a landing page in a way that it will perform very well. But then over time, someone will find it and will be like, "Hey, that's my picture. Take it down immediately." And then you have to take it down and look for another one, and you may keep running into that problem. Excuse me. And that's not something you want to happen. So I want to show you a very quick way in which you can create very, very high quality pictures to use on your website, whether that's a landing page, whether that's your blog posts, whether that's in your marketing material, email marketing, or to use it for ads, anything you can. And what you're looking at right now is how I stumbled upon it. This is a website called Gamma. Quick side note: Gamma helps with among other things. What I saw it performs with best is helping you create PowerPoint presentations very, very quickly. So all you have to do is feed it your copy, or you feed it a URL to like a blog post or to some page somewhere, and then it's going to fetch that information and summarize it and create a very beautiful PowerPoint presentation like this one. And it's also going to create these images for you, by the way. So I think you can see how realistic and high quality these are, and how they are all related to the subject matter. So all this is AI generated, including this and this and this and this. So here's how you're going to create these images. And what I mostly love about them, what stood out to me, is the fingers. Most AI models, for example, Midjourney, which I've tried in the past, they'll have a very beautiful picture, but then they'll struggle with fingers. They'll either have very many or very few, or they'll go through the phone, or they'll be, incomplete. But you can see that pretty much all these people's hands, they're very, very on point. Knock it out of the water. So, how do you create these images very quickly, such that you can use them? You're going to begin by signing up to. Let me actually close this one. I don't need it anymore. You're going to come to fastflux.ai. This website here, fastflux.ai, and here you're going to create a Runware account. And Runware is it's what you're going to use. We are going to log into it very quickly here, and I show you. So it's free to sign up, and when you sign up with a business email, so don't use Gmail or Yahoo or something. Use your own domain. If you don't have one, it's very easy to sign up for Google's Workspace. It's only like $6 a month for every user. So sign up for that, and then come back here, and then create a Runway account using your email. When you do, they give you 1,000 image generations for free, for a free account. And then going forward, for every you can pay $1 and get 1,600 images that are Schnell, and then there's Dev. What's the difference between Schnell and Dev? Again, very quickly, let's look at them. Here's a very nice article I found that is using these pictures to explain them, so which is a very nice touch there. So Schnell, as you can see here, you get way more for $1. These are a little bit less, but pretty much the idea is Schnell is the lowest quality. It's not bad, but it's of the three, it's the shittiest quality, but it's still very, very good compared to what I've seen out there. So they also process the fastest. So you click a prompt, and then in 2-3 seconds you have a complete image. And then there's Dev, and there's Flux Pro. So Schnell, Dev, and Pro, they kind of flow in that order. This is the fastest to generate. It's also the quote unquote lowest quality. Dev is somewhere in the middle, and then Pro is the highest. As you can look at these pictures, so this is low, this is middle, this is the highest. You can see that flow. I think the best example of it I've seen is this line. You can see this is the lowest one. This is excuse me, mid-range, I think this is the highest quality, and so on and so forth. That's kind of it. So yeah, you're going to come here and open a Runware account, and they'll send you a confirmation to your email, and then you click on it, blah blah blah, you know the rest. And then once you're done, they'll bring you here to this page where you can start creating them. And you put the prompt you put it here. They make you choose, you can choose what orientation you want. Is it square, HD, portrait, landscape, whatever. I like to go for these ones because that's just my style. And this is something I've talked a lot about in my videos: PNG, JPEG, and WebP. You always want to use WebP, and you're going to see here why. Because a lot of the pictures are going to be very, very high quality, but still be like 20 kilobytes. They're very, very small file sizes compared to this one. So you want to use WebP, and you don't really have to worry about any of this randomness. You can just leave this as default. They work very, very well. So in order to do that, to show you an example, this is just a side note that this is my favorite blog to go to read about SEO and marketing in general. And you can see they make a very good use of pictures. For example, if you wanted to know about topic authority and what it means, before you even read, if you look at this, you kind of get an idea of what it is. So you can see how much pictures help a reader. And there is their small logo here in the corner, just for brand recognition and that consistency. So that was just a quick side note. Okay, I've summarized some. I've used ChatGPT to write some prompts here that are in a few different industries, a few different markets. So mechanics, HVAC, real estate, they're kind of related. These ones: brand mechanics, landscaping, law, phone repair, construction, football, and something about an NGO. So let's go through them very quickly here, one by one, to show you the power of this Flux. So I'm going to paste the prompt here: a mechanic in a garage working on a heavily damaged car, surrounded by tools and parts as they replace engine parts, evoking determination and hard work in a beat environment. Excuse me. You can always use ChatGPT to generate these prompts. Let's see what they're going to give us. Very, very good. You can already see, and I can download it here. They're going to send it to me. You can see it's already WebP. And when I open it, let me try to fit it to this window just to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you can see that this is a high quality image right here. You get, and it's WebP, and the file size is let me see, it's 100 kilobytes, so still very small. I've had many that were smaller than this as well, but where before could you get access to this? This guy kind of looks like he has 3 legs. That's interesting. There will be small niggles here and there, but that's in the background. These are 2 mechanics working on an old car. You can everyone can kind of see that. Let's go through the rest of these ones very, very quickly. HVAC. These guys work on air conditioning and stuff. So let's see what they give us. You can see this is a worker, bright sunny day. You can pause the video and read through the prompt. But bright sunny day, air conditioning unit. He has gloves on. They're there. He's in uniform. They're there. Efficient, atmosphere, professional. Everything is all there. And by the way, excuse me. One thing I forgot to mention is that here you can choose how many images you want them to generate for every every time you run the prompt. So let's try that for the next one. A real estate agent showing a young couple. Okay, let's try that. Let's try 3 images. I mean, what more can I say? Real estate agent, a young couple. Anyone can easily tell that this is an agent selling a house, to these people. So there is that. So etc. etc. This is old houses. Let's try that and see. Let's bring it down to 2. Paste that in there. This is like for house renovation. Excuse me. If you're in that business of this is how it looks like, and then we renovated it, and now it's for sale. You can see there is consistency in how the houses look. It's not like a small house and a mansion. It's the same exact house, but renovated. This thing is awesome. So let me find something else that isn't related. Phone repair. Let's try that and see. Okay, maybe this not so much. This guy looks like he's doing lines. But anyway, yeah, you can see this has something to do with phones. And if you don't like what you see, you can just rerun it here. Maybe this. Let's get it back to 1 and see what we get. Yeah, you see, that's very good. This thing has kind of look interesting, but yeah, you can kind of play around with it. If you don't like the prompt, if it's failing to give you what you want, you can always go back to ChatGPT and tell it, there's something wrong with this part. Give me a better prompt, and it will work for you. Let's try this last one here for an NGO, for example. Beautiful, beautiful pictures, right? The kids are smiling, they're outdoors. You can tell these African kids. This could be a teacher. You can run this again and again and again, and it's always going to work for you. Oh, and by the way, if you struggle to come up with a how to prompt, like I said, ask ChatGPT to give you the prompt, and then you can keep on improving it that way until you get what you want. So yeah, this is a small but it's a small description of what you get. It's not always perfect. As prompts like this it just failed to work. I don't know why. Need to copy it. Prompts like this one here. Let's see. Because I wanted to portray a lawyer the way it is here, but I wanted there to be like a couple fighting on this side, because this is for like divorce law. But this prompt just isn't working, so I probably would have to come back here to ChatGPT, as you can see, and play around with it, and come up with better prompts that way. So yeah, that's a very, very quick way you can create blog pictures for free, or website pictures for free in whatever field. This website here is it's interesting. It's called Infographics.in. It kind of does the same thing, but a little bit different. It helps with coming up with infographics. So I went to one of the blog posts I wrote a while back that is performing really well, and people who are concerned about if getting capping will mess with the other tools, and I pasted it here, and it will give you something. So if you're on Pinterest and you want to really push your brand out there, you can come and try it out. At the bottom here, they give you 5 free credits a month. So if you're writing about 5 blog posts a month, and you want to share them on Pinterest or in any other places that are very picture heavy, very infographics heavy, you can always use this one. But quick side note. So anyway, yeah, come try out Runware.ai and use it to take your content writing to the next level. Thank you very much.